Hey guys, I'm out here under my shed today. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's raining a little bit out here. What I have here is a Gamo. This is the bone collector bull whisper, and it's got a rated velocity of 1300 feet per second with the PBA platinum. Bought this air rifle used. Ain't got a whole lot in it. I already had this scope. This is an older scope. This is a 3x9 by 30 something another. It's a Bushnell Sport View. It's pretty clear, and I started having some problems. You know, I had these Weaver 22 mounts, and didn't realize how much different the recoil was with these type of rifles. And every time I'd shoot a shot, just move back a little bit, move back a little bit, move back a little bit, and you know, so my groups were stringing up. And I ordered this thing from Amazon, and it's got a hole back here on the back with a screw in it, and that's going to go. There's a hole back here on the receiver, and that's a stop. It's a one-piece scope mount with a stop pin. It's made for Magnum rifles. It's made in China, you know, but it was cheap and it looks like it'll work. And it's made out of aluminum. Looks like it's machined pretty well, and in theory it should work. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this scope off, get this new mount on, and we'll go from there. Okay, so now I've got this on here, and it's got 4 different points to lock it down, and you have this little screw that's going to fit down in the hole here. It's I guess you could say a stop pin. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm trying to use my GoPro, and I don't want to use the really wide angle. I'm at the medium angle, so I'm trying to stay in frame here. So I'm going to go ahead and get the stop pin in. So, alright, so the stop pin is partially in. Once I get that going, I'm going to tighten down these 4 Allen screws. I'm going to try not to drop something. It's kind of hard to film and stay in frame this way. Yeah, I messed up. So I'm going to have to back off. I'm going to have to back this off. So I can see now that I'm going to have to just get lined up, basically, here, and then tighten these down, and then tighten it down to the stop. I'm doing this under my shed because of the rain. I know my shed's a mess. It's my shed though, so it can be a mess. Okay, so now I have the scope on, and have all the screws and everything are tight, and I went ahead and zeroed. I'm at 35 yards, 1/2 scale IPSC AR 500 steel silhouette, and we're going to do a 5-shot group, I guess, on its head, right in the middle of the head, and I'll show you how well it's shooting. These are just some Crossman, some cheap pellets that we're shooting. Got a decent zero at this range. It's pretty tight. I was able to zero in about 10 shots right then, so go ahead and get these 5 shots off. Yeah, my zero shifted. Something shifted. I don't know if the scope's moving. Yeah, the scope is moving. Yep. I'll have to scratch my head on that one. Yeah. It shot real tight there just a minute ago. Groups have opened up. Instead of the mount moving back, the scope is actually moving back. Now, it can only move back so far though. That's the thing. So, once it gets back there, I'll have to re-zero. Gee whiz, this turned out to be quite a challenge. I assume this is my 5th shot. Stop counting. I'm kind of disappointed in the way it's grouping now. All right, got a rock solid rest with the high score vise. So that was actually 6 shots there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first group that I shot after my 0 was these 4 here, and I had one that I had missed. The last one I completely missed. So this was my initial 0, and then these 2 were to the right. Not sure where the other one was. And these were all kind of to the left side. I was aiming dead center here. So still got some work to do. Okay, now I have taken this tape here off the inside of the rings. Took some hops, number 9 solvent, and got all the adhesive off the inside of the rings, and remounted, retorqued, and now I'm re-zeroed. And now I'm going to shoot a little group up here on that piece of steel and see how well it groups. Got a little bit of range here. This is a 35-yard shot. It's probably a little far for a 0, but go ahead and shoot on the head, right in the middle of the head's where I'm aiming. Okay. The scope seems to be stabilized now. Go ahead and walk up here and look at the group, and I can already tell that it's somewhat better than the last one. I had 3, looks like 3 touching and a couple of flyers. So that's about 3 inches, and these three are within 3/4 of an inch of each other. So that's that, guys. That's the Gamo Bull Whisper, the 1300 feet per second model, Bone Collector Edition. And I'm learning as I go. I hope this don't ruin my scope. If it does, we'll stick something else on it. Thank you guys for watching.